Right. How can I trust you're the real person, mate? Intentionally hiding face to hide the female skull or something. Well, you started off all right, and then you act like a... Ooh, I nearly called you the C word. You act like a twat at the end. It's pretty simple. You go to my Twitter, you go here, and you can find almost anything by copying and pasting my name, dropping it in there. Bink. Me should find me, shouldn't it? I hope so. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we'll go with this, Sean. We'll go... This is my number one student, Sean, right? Sean's been here. He's learned skulls from me. And we both kind of learnt the gate at the same time. I learnt it quicker than Sean. I was already semi-trained. But the skulls were mine by then. I'd already designed it. So this is Skull and Gate It. Used to come in my chat, like you. Skull and Gates. Skull and Gate It is what Shawnee calls her. This is the design she used. She used these two stupid skulls, which have barely any difference to them. Look, can you see? Can you see? There are regional variations in the skulls as you go from continent to continent. For example, in Asia, the men aren't as tall as they are in Europe and America. So the skeletons are smaller. The faces are a bit smaller. But the woman of that nation will still have a smaller face than the real Bruce Lee. This Bruce Lee has a female face. But here's one. When she first started, she said Lady Gaga was a real girl and then changed her mind. Cut Bruce Lee's gates. Look, there's plenty of gates to show you Bruce is a girl. Feet twisted outwards, houses between the legs. Started gathering momentum. Someone said, "Where's this account gone?" Sean called her out. This Skull and Gates. It's Roberto. This is Roberto's teacher, right? Called herself Josephine, as I like to call her. Josephine pretends to be a man, apparently, man of God. Says that Jesus isn't real. Made this. So here's the chat, look. So you know the truth about hair, meaning me. Is Poncho Pete a woman? Skull and Gates, yes. How do you know? By the Skull and Gates, right? By my Skull and Gates. But Skull and Gates totally forgot that she had posted me my own meme designed by Skull and Gates, right? Literally telling you, Poncho Pete, bio male, skull checked with hair skulls. These are not my skull checks. These are hair skulls on my face. This is my video of me walking. Absolutely male. Straight legs, knees together. Straight legs, knees together. Long male arms. But she forgot she posted it. How dippy. You know, you must be on drugs or something not to be able to remember that you posted me this meme of myself. So this one's here to cloudy the waters, muddy the waters. This is why I do not tolerate anyone in chat being an absolute twat. So bear this in mind to all you newbies, right? If you can't be bothered to go to Twitter and search me up, or even, you don't even have to go to Twitter to search, actually, let me go back. Me, hang on, it might be down here. Oh no, I've already done it, me. What was it? Oh yeah. There. You go to the videos, you go to oldest first, and the third one down is called Walk Like an Egyptian. Right there. And you can go look at me. You can go observe me. I'm on lots of my videos. I'm in loads of my videos. So when you tell me there were no videos of me with my face and my body and my long male arms and my thick male forearm, my giant hands and my thick wrist, when you tell me there were no videos of me, I know that you're either a troll or you haven't even bothered looking first, okay? There are plenty of videos with my face in them. The Flat Earth ones down here, I made lots of videos where I'm singing on green screen. Along with the trans investigations, but Flat Earth and everything else took a back shelf. It's that simple. Do your own research. This is what I tell everyone. Don't take my word for it. Find out for yourself. Don't take Skull and Gates' word for it. Find out for yourself. Go watch the videos. If you're still not sure, yeah, you go to the playlists. right there. Playlist, and you've got training videos right there. Bingo. Back to the trans investigation of Paul Young before I went off on a tangent. Paul Young, his boyfriend's got really big, wide shoulders. He's got a bigger face as well. Look, small face, big head, widow's peak, high set ears. Is she pointing down there? She looks like she's pointing down. Signs and symbols, boys and girls. Paul Young walking. There are 2 gates apparently. Getty Seal. Paul Young from Digwell. I've got that one. Where's the one where you're crossing the road, Paul? There's another one. Where is it? The final gate. The full mints on the... Oh, there's another one there. Partial. There. Gotcha. I ain't got that one. The male. Look at... Oh, my gosh. Look at his husband's feet.
Feet. Good gracious. Have you ever seen such big feet?
No, I haven't, actually. Not on a woman. Full mints on Paul Young with a shoulder tilt. Broad shoulders, long neck, cannonball head, straight legs, knees together. Giant feet right there. Paul Young. Biological woman, right? You must be able to see it. You don't need anything more than that. There are only 3 gates on this one. I don't know why. But I've got 2 of them. I don't need the 3rd. It's fine as it is. Paul Young fails forensics. There's your request. Done. It's all about research, boys and girls. I don't go off talking about nonsense subjects, right? If I enter La La Land, whether it's mine or someone else's, I will tell you we're talking about La La Land. There are many subjects that are La La Land. UFOs, nuclear bombs, Bigfoot, space. They're all La La Land subjects. That's why they wanted you to learn flat earth first, because that's where they put the most brainwashing into the flat earth, making you believe you're on a ball. They hardly showed you that women are men. They showed you men are women, and a lot of the transvestigators will show you men are women. But what they don't want to do is show you women are men, because then you catch out people like, who's your favourite channel? Fittest Flat Earther. You catch her out straight away when you understand forensics. You only have to look at her face and she's done. Look at the 5 head. Look at the widow's peak. The small mouth with the pink lips. High set ears. Fake jawbone. There's a better picture. We're done. Close set eyes. Small dentures. Pink lips. Sloping jawline. Pointed chin. High set ears. She's hiding the 5 head. Look at the sloping shoulders. Chin to tie ratio. Negligible. This is why all the other trans investigators never taught you FTMs. Mr. E didn't teach them. Michelle XX didn't teach them. No one taught them. Kate showed it a bit, but Kate left. Just as Kate, I liked Kate's videos as well. Kate was starting to get bigger and she just left. I think she'd had enough of it all. Trolls and stuff. Me, stuck through them all. Didn't care about the trolls. Didn't care about you lying to me, Sarge. Well, I did a little bit, but it don't bother me now. You was just doing your job, right? You told me the truth, and you also... Well, you didn't tell me lies. You just didn't tell me the truth about your identity, your real gender. Pink lips, close set eyes, arching eyebrows, small ears, no jawbone. And I know you've got small dentures, because I've seen you smile. But Sarge was my favourite flat earther. She was. I enjoyed Sarge more than all the others. Dave Murphy, he went absolutely anti-Jesus, the Antichrist. Sarge says we're living in a computer game. There's a creator. That's Gnostic, right? You're believing in a Gnostic creator. I still pick out Jesus as the one. I do. It's the only religion that someone did something for me. I don't have to do anything for it. Nothing. Don't have to do nothing. Just have to say sorry and be praised. Praise God for His mercy. Everything was paid for. That's the part that it's taken me so long to get my head around. It was all paid for in advance because the devil knew what... I mean, God knew what the devil was going to do to me. Where's my TV remote? My TV's going to turn over. Don't tell me I'm sat. Oh, I've left it on the... Yeah, I've left it on the bench. Come here. Okay, Marlo. I'm not going nowhere. He's looking at me like it's time. It's not time yet. When I finish the stream, we'll go out. Take him out. He loves to go round the block. I take him out about 8 times a day now. I used to only take him out 2. 1 when I first got him. And now he gets round the block at every bloody quarter of the day. Right, okay, where am I? The pink lips are a dead giveaway. And as I've said before, I'm grateful for all the truths I've received. They all come from secretly transgendered people. Are they all terrible people? I don't believe they are. I think the ones at the top are awful. Insidious, even. But the ones lower down, I think some of them want to be normal, don't you? Wouldn't you want to be normal? If someone had done this without your consent, I don't know what it's like to lie constantly every day about everything. But it must have an awful effect on the human psyche, on the mentality. Well, it has had an awful effect on human mentality.
It's a joke, Jay. You know, it's all.
That's not a joke. That is a severe behavioral disorder.
Every time, shit. Nice panties. Right, back to Jamie Lee Curtis. Probably one of the first movie stars, if not the only one that I fancied. I can't think of another one that I fancied like this. It's when I saw his boobs in Trading Places. That's what did it. I was only 14. And this film as well, that's got a lot to do with it. This film, Physical, with John Travolta shaking her hips. This did it as well. But back then, I didn't see these extra long arms. Look how long these arms are. If he puts them down, they're passing the crotch. You know they are. What is that? Oh my! Has he had his lips done? Is that real? Don't tell me he's had his lips done and that's what they look like. Joke lips. Joke lips. Please tell me they're joke lips. They are. Jamie Lee Curtis. When he was younger, he looked like that. Draw a triangle. It's a very big triangle. It's a very big face on a big skull. It's not narrow. It's broad. Look, it's widest here. Look how wide that cheek is. The large ears. There she is, ears, doing the dirty baffo. Look at the chin to tie ratio. Jamie Lee Curtis. It's funny because they want us to make this mistake, right? Revelation says, man shall not lay with man, and woman shall not lay with woman, men shall not wear dresses, and women shall not wear men's clothes, etc. For this very reason. This is why the Bible was specific about that command. Well, it's not a commandment, but it was an order, wasn't it? It was an order from God not to do these things because God knew that the devil was going to do this. True Lies was another one where he did the pole dance in front of all Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm guilty, Father. Look at the neck. Look at the length of them shoulders. I can stand a Big Mac, a Coke, and a large fries on each shoulder, look. Because that's how flat the shoulders are, look. With a man, his neck literally uproots from the shoulders, look. With a woman, the neck and shoulders blend in, don't they? That's why the bra strap falls over. Toblerone. They're not Toblerone shoulders, are they? Jamie Lee Curtis is pretty simple. Birth. If you want to know the truth, right here. Where's the write-up? Right there. Jamie Lee Curtis, there we go. A howling, yowling Jamie Curtis, before he got the Lee, makes his camera debut to the world. So when Jamie Lee Curtis was born, he was born a boy, look. They printed it. He was born male. Jamie Curtis, same person, makes his camera debut. They literally said it was a boy when they was born and changed him to a girl. There's a story saying she's a hermaphrodite or something. I don't know. It's all nonsense. It's all lies. True lies. That's what it is. It's absolutely true lies. And they've got away with it. The flat back, the male arm, look, the bicep. The scapula is huge. Look at the size of that shoulder. I bet they fooled us. None of us men saw this boy, look, with boobs. We were conned. He looks like, do you know who he looks like there? Claire Danes. Is it Claire Danes? DC backwards. Claire Danes. 2 first names. Yeah, he looks like Claire Danes to me. With dark hair, of course. Rectangular eyes, wide cheekbones, large ears, square jawline, feminized at the chin, broad shoulders. We could go on, but we don't need to. Right there, it's exactly what we're seeing. He's just, all he's doing, that's a bloke kicking his hip out. Kicking his bum out a bit. Jamie Lee Curtis. Secretly transgendered man. There's the wife with the pink lips, the close-set eyes, and a giant 5-headed skull. Male pattern baldness on women. It's hilarious. Short arm, 50, and then 50 on the leg down here somewhere. Is that his sons? No. I don't know who that is. Jamie Lee Curtis, don't know who they are. 2 dudes though, a bunch of dudes, lot. A pair of dudes and a young girl, lot. With a narrow face, wide square blockhead, huge arm, tiny arms, tiny shoulders, pink lips, close-set eyes, girl, big hips. Jamie Lee Curtis walking. We're done right there. Game over. They're both men. Search. Right, we're looking. We're coming back. We have got Jamie Lee Curtis in full march. That's not him, is it? Is that him there? It might be, you know. No, there's a good one. Straight legs, knees together. Whoever this fella is, look. Straight legs, knees together. Doing the dirty baffo. Again, straight legs, knees together. That's not a diamond, look. It's never a diamond with a man. Straight legs, knees together. There's no curves in the calves, look. Not in either direction. Nothing on the buttocks. Just straight hanging legs. We're done. Jamie Lee Curtis, whether you believe it or not, is a dude, look. Look at them shoulders. The neck literally uproots from them, look. With a woman, the shoulders are sloping. We're done. Jamie Lee Curtis, back farm. There he is. Where's the proper one? There's got to be a proper one. Surely there it is. Jamie Lee Curtis. Do 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 do. How it started, how it went, how it's going. Jamie Lee Curtis, 3 first names. Oh my gosh, why do that though? How do I get rid of that? There we go. Oh, it's going Jamie Lee Curtis.